Hi, my name is Derek Hahn. I'm President and CEO of Velocity, an IT service provider focused on IT leadership. And in these times, really focused on community leadership and how people are stepping up to help. I'm really excited to introduce Susie Burke from a company called Fin, and she's going to tell us a little about herself.
So I'm Susie Burke. I'm from a company called Fin. What we do at Fin is really unique. We try to take people's corporations' marketing dollars and marry them with their corporate philanthropy to let their customers know that they care, to let their customers be part of the engagement and part of the donations that they want to give and show that they are a business with a purpose. So what Fin is trying to do is take those things that you would normally think of as marketing activities and instead try to do good with them. Yes, we have a month-long food and shelter project starting, Fin Food and Shelter Project. And the idea behind that was when we were reading newspapers and finding these horrible, mile-long lines snaking for food banks and people losing their jobs. And at Fin, we were trying to think, what could we do that could make a difference? And we decided that we would waive all of our fees for the month of May and for this project. And all of our employees' time is donated to this project, which is 12 causes all around the country that are food banks and shelters that are going to help people that are in need right now. And we ask corporations to sponsor the project. And as part of that sponsorship, we put them on the page itself, and they can also market to their customers and tell them that they can actually go and choose which of these projects they would like to donate to, which are these 12 causes. All the causes are curated. We've made sure that they are high impact causes. They really make a big difference for the amount of money that is donated to them. And they really help a lot in the particular areas of the country that are either hard hit from economic reasons or hard hit from the COVID, or both together.
Great. We'll give everybody the URL so if people are interested in donating or getting involved, they can help out.
That's
So,
great.
on a personal level, how are things going for you? Everybody's dealing with this in different ways. I know you're in New Hampshire, right?
Yes, I'm in New
How are you
Hampshire.
and your family handling these days?
Um, we're lucky to be in New Hampshire because we can get outside and get in the fresh air and really enjoy it. I'm unfortunately away from my grown children, so I haven't been able to see them, so I miss them. So that's probably the hardest challenge, and my parents being very far away and not being able to visit them. And they're in New York, which is difficult. But besides that, I'm used to working from home. I'm very comfortable with that. So it's been, I've been pretty blessed so far, I have to say.
So one of the things we like to point out is when people step up and do things that are unique, and it warms my heart when you and I were talking about the thing you're doing personally, because to me this is what leaders are about. They step up, and when somebody's in need or people need help, they take on an action. So can you tell everybody a little about what you're doing on a personal level to help?
Yeah, so personally, I was looking for something to help in this situation because I am blessed and I know that, and I want to be able to, take the time that I have and be able to devote it and help other people. And I'm part of this great group of tech ladies, and a lot of people were in that same situation and said we really want to make a difference. So we got together in a Slack group and brainstormed a bunch of ideas, and the one that really resonated with me was helping people with educational resources. I have two daughters who are in the education um, area. One is a library specialist and the other is a teacher of kindergarten in Brooklyn. And they were both thrown into the situation where they had to find resources for distance learning, which was something they had never done before. So I was helping them with that. And in gathering these resources, I realized how hard it was to find the resources that you needed for a particular grade, for a particular subject, and also resources for teachers to learn about how to do distance learning, resources for parents to find things to do to keep their children busy when they didn't have a lot of work sent home or they were in charge of homeschooling all of a sudden. So I put together a website called learninglinksonline.org, and it has all of these resources categorized by grade, by subject, additional resources for teachers, resources about COVID-19 to share with your children, home fun stuff, hands-on and off-screen activities, podcasts, which are a great way to get off-screen but still have a fun storytelling aspect, or a learning aspect to them. So there's a lot of really, I found amazing resources, and so many, everything on the site right now is free. I've been trying to find free resources. So many companies have been so generous and are donating their resources at least through the end of the school year. So I've noted, how to find the free resources and how to sign up for them at least through the end of the school year for most of those.
That's great. That is exactly what warms my heart and gets me emotional. And I always joke with people that I might start crying on this thing. But I'm really honored that you took the time with us today, because this is what we want to promote. People stepping up and people doing things to make life better for others who are struggling right now, whether it's, whether they can eat, or whether they've lost their job, or whether they're a teacher who has to figure out how to teach kids from remotely when they never had to. So I really appreciate it, and thanks for spending the time with us.
Thank you.